God bless you, body of Christ. I'm Pastor Brian R. Thompson. So glad to be with you today. Just the other day, I was out here at the church, and this is the retaining pond on the campus of Simon Temple, and I was watching a dog on this side of the fence, and I wondered what he was looking at, and there was a cat on the other side. The dog kept trying to get to the cat through the fence, but of course that was impossible, and the dog couldn't get over the fence. So the cat, in fear for his life, kept running up and down, just kept running. And every time the cat would move, the dog would mirror him. The cat could not get away from him. But there was a barrier which allowed him to be able to stay away from imminent harm. As he kept going back and forth, it came to me that as he was trying to do that, we do the same thing, trying to get away from the wiles of the enemy. 1 Corinthians 10:13 says God is faithful, and with the temptation, he will provide a way of escape. And as he continued to do that, I watched them go back and forth. And I wondered, how many of us go through the same thing? Wondering how we're going to get out, how we're going to make it out of this situation. And we call on the name of the Lord, and it seems like that, does the Lord hear us? Does the Lord make a way? Well, I know God always makes a way, but sometimes we got to wait until our change comes, until he provides that way of escape. So the dog is on this side, the cat is on this side, he goes all the way around. The cat finally got smart. He decided that he would run as fast as he could. And when he ran as fast as he could, he got to an area where the dog couldn't get to. All around here, the dog could at least mirror him, but he couldn't get to him. But when he went this way, the wood line caused him not to be able to continue to follow the cat. When the cat got to the point where the dog couldn't get to him, he then climbs the fence and goes over. Some of you may be saying, he could have climbed the fence the whole time, but that was not the way of escape. Because if he'd have climbed over right here and the dog would have been here, the dog would have got it. But he went to a place, he endured, he suffered, and he found a way to be able to get out, for God provided a way of escape. I say that to you today, that God always provides a way of escape. I know things seem rough, things seem hard, it don't seem like you're gonna make it out. Things are coming up against you, bills and attacks and people, just things that you have no idea how it's gonna work out. But let me tell you, God is faithful. And with the temptation, with the trial, with the bill, with the unemployment, with the arguments, with the confusion, he will provide you a way of escape. Don't mean he's always going to take you out, but be able to escape the situation. Paul said 3 times, I asked the Lord to remove this thorn. And he said, my grace is sufficient, which means he didn't say I was going to bring you out, but my grace is sufficient for what you're going through. Body of Christ, I just want to encourage you. I don't know where the cat is, but I know the dog didn't get him. And as I watched the dog, after the dog realized he couldn't get to him, he was frustrated for a while. The cat went on this other side and kept on going. And the dog had to come all the way back around here. And by that time, he said, you know what? It ain't even worth it. And the dog walked on away. Don't know where the cat is, but for that day, the dog didn't get him. Let me tell you, the devil didn't get you today. And you got to give God praise that he provided you a way to escape. God bless you, body of Christ. I don't know what your fence is. I don't know what your trial is. I don't know what your tribulation is. But God is always faithful. Keep looking unto Jesus. Read 1 Corinthians 10:13, and God will continue to bless your life. Look at God.